What's going on, guys? Nasher61 here, and this is going to be Nasher's Q&A episode 4. Sorry about the lack of Q&A episodes here in the last few weeks. Just took a little break over the holidays, but we're going to get back on track here. So be sure to post questions in the comments section below, and I'll answer them next episode. Unfortunately, because of the long break I took, we're not going to be able to get to all the questions today. There's over 80 comments on that last video, so that could be a problem. Don't want to make like an hour-long video here. Usually like to keep them around 6 to 7 minutes, so I'm going to keep it at that. Sorry if I didn't get to your question in the last episode. Just be sure to repost it on this video, and I'll get to it next week. By the way, this versus gameplay is just between me and Cowboys 00, my ESHL teammate. We are really competitive. I hate losing, and I just absolutely destroy him in this game. First question is by IHOP Borders 2, and he asked, should Bogosian have been suspended on the hit he had on Bouchard? I'm going to have to go with a no on that one because Bouchard did turn the last second on that hit, and that's what ended up hurting him, and I think that's what the league said as well. Decasaurus Rex asked, what are you expecting from NHL 13? What would you like to see, and what do you think we will see? Personally, I think they need to be focusing a lot more on the online game modes. That's what keeps me playing. I actually never play offline or single player in NHL. I'm always playing ESHL because that's my favorite game mode. So I'd really like to see ESHL improved. Definitely the playoffs. That's one of the biggest problems I have. You play the whole season, then you lose one game and you're out in the playoffs, which sucks. So I'd like to see them make that best 2 out of 3 if they could for the teams, and that'd be a lot more competitive and a lot more fun. BGear8 asked, what do you think about women that have mustaches? Personally, I don't know any, and I don't really want to know any. The Holmstrom98 asked, in the future, do you think the Cats will trade Ovechkin? No, I don't think they'll ever trade him, mostly because he's the face of the team. Whenever you hear the Capitals name, you just think of Ovechkin right away, and he's good business for the team and a great player. Gretzky Tracker 1961 asked, is there any way to record video gameplay without an HD PVR? There are obviously other methods. There's other capture cards you can get. They're just not going to be as good as quality. That's why I love the HD PVR. It's crisp and it's HD, and it's just perfect quality. There's not much that can beat it. Obviously, you could record your TV with the camera, but it's not going to be as good. THUX Films asked, what's the biggest flaw in NHL 12? There's not much I can complain about with it. I personally like it a lot. The goalies could use some work. That's where I think they need to improve a little bit. But aside from that, I like it. Bauer B71 asked, Nash, how are you feeling about NHL right now? Has the computer goalie been passing out the puck without calling for it? He does for us. Usually we do call for it all the time. Just we get it to the corner just so we don't have to stop the play. And I guess I haven't really had a problem with that. I don't know, maybe it is an issue. Uncle Sam Production asked, what's your most embarrassing moment on ice that you would be willing to share? And honestly, I can't really think of anything that's happened in hockey that I've been embarrassed about. That's kind of a lame answer, but yeah, that's what I gotta go with. Pikiri135 asked, who is your favorite player besides Nash? Gotta go with Datsuk, best angler in the league. Maximoro1 asked, who is your favorite goalie? If it's Steve Mason, pick your second favorite. It's definitely not Steve Mason because he's absolutely terrible, but I'm going to have to go with Tim Thomas. He just did great in the playoffs last year. It was entertaining to watch just because he was such an aggressive goalie, and that's what I like about him. GamerDude786 asked, Blue Jackets in the playoffs? Yeah, that's funny. They're definitely not making it. XXTaze19XX asked, how do you think ESHL can be improved in NHL 13? Like I said before, I think it just has a lot to do with the playoff system. I think they can improve that a lot in 13, and I hope they do. XAOHX asked, how much do your ankles bend? And mine do not bend at all because I'm not a bender. Bantam Enigma says he's 14 and wants to start playing hockey, but he's never gotten on the ice before. Any advice? That's a pretty tough age to get started at, but you can definitely do it. I just recommend taking some skating lessons. Before you start playing with an actual team, be sure to get tons of practice in. Go to some stick and pucks or some pickup games. You can get a lot better there. Just be sure to work hard and you'll be able to do it. Alucard XX 2009 asked, do you think the Oilers will be a dominant team in the next 2 to 3 years? Yeah, for sure. They've got tons of good rookies. They have Hall, Eberle, and then Nugent Hopkins as well. They're going to be a really dominant team here in the next few years. Rampage8844 asked, do you think fighting will ever be banned in the NHL? No, I don't think so. Fighting is just a huge part of the NHL, and players need to show their passion when they're on the ice. Only Score 6 Goals asked, what's your favorite TV show? I like Modern Family. One Bauer fan asked, what do you think about the Claude Giroux injury? That was just really bad luck, bad timing. Good thing he's alright though, because he played in the Winter Classic. Gumby Gohard 33 said, what is your hockey gear? I'm currently thinking about getting Reebok 11K gear, or do you think I should stay with Bauer? Personally, I like everything by Bauer. They make great equipment. Definitely their sticks is what I prefer. I don't know what kind of gear you're planning on getting, but I prefer Bauer, but I guess it's just personal preference. Pop Drop Shake asked, to get to a higher level for your ESHL Pro, can you play just one position, or do you need to play as every position? Nope, you don't have to play as more than one position. I've been the center for all of NHL 12, and I have my Legend 3 card. You just have to get the good grades that you need to get to that Legend card. Mr. Jojo Crow asked, do you think that Stahl should be the captain for the Hurricanes? He's in a slump right now, and there are 2 or 3 players with more points. The thing is, being a captain isn't really about getting the points. It's about leading the team, both on and off the ice. We don't really see what happens behind the scenes, so it's pretty difficult to say. Bailey14 asked, what's your favorite kind of music, and do you like dubstep? Favorite music is rap. I like Eminem, Mac Miller, Chitty Bang, stuff like that. Do I like dubstep? Not usually. I did have a couple dubstep songs in my sick montage though. And last but not least is a question from Cowboys00, who I'm playing in this game right now. He asked, why don't you pass the puck? First of all, I happen to have more assists than you do, and second of all, look at the score right now. I mean, I'm up 5-0. Why would I ever pass to someone that bad? I'm just joking, but that's about it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to post your comments and questions for next episode. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.
McBain. It's over. Carolina's offense, the difference in this game.